Alright, let me start the recording as I'm firing up the world. I'm gonna try to show off this base, my new fighting base. I just finished doing a recording of my recovery base because, again, I would like to farm the boss raids. So I just did a recording of me fighting in this base, and the very first time I did it with no recording, I beat the Xenolord in under a minute. My 30 Bastigors absolutely destroyed the Xenolord, and all the Xenovaders and Xenoguards got stuck on the roof and could not get into this cave. So it was a 30v1 of my Bastigors against the Xenolord, and there was no interruptions, and it was great. I killed him in less than a minute, me and my Bastigors. And then the second time I went to do that, I recorded it, and I think the only difference was I said that I hadn't reset the server in a little bit, so there was definitely some data that needed to be uploaded. And when there's a lot of data that needs to be uploaded, I noticed sometimes the games will make more errors than usual. So I just now reset the server before making this recording. And then also, I think the first time when it was successful, I put the summoning altar here. I think the second time when it wasn't successful, I put the summoning altar here. The first time around it might have been over here, but I think only the second time around it was here, and that's why a lot of the Bastigor got stuck. And I don't know, did I say that? When I recorded it the second time, all the Bastigor got stuck in the ceiling, so it was like a 15v1, and Xenovaders were falling through the sky, so it was actually like a 15v15. It was really, really bad the second time around. So I don't know if that was because I hadn't uploaded some data to the server, or because the summoning altar was in the wrong position. I don't know, but the first time was successful and the second time was not, and I really wanted to show off a successful raid in this little cheese spot that How World Raids was showcasing, that I gave a shout out to my other video, and then I'll probably put a link in the description to his channel if this is a successful raid as well. So let's try it once again, because yeah, I'm gonna be sad. I don't want us to get stuck on the walls and stuff again. Alright, this is a lot of headshots off the rib. I like that. And a good chunk of damage. So they didn't have a problem the first time they jumped in, so let's see this time. They're all jumping. They're gonna do their crash and roar. He's up there, so I think they all missed their crash and roar, funny enough. Oh wow, that's them all doing their stone beat, I'm pretty sure. Is he targeting me? Oh, he can hit me from up here, bummer. Leave me alone, please, sir. Okay, so none of us are getting stuck in the walls this time around, but I am getting knocked out of the sky by Xenovaders. Alright, they are spawning this time, which is not cool. There are still some getting stuck up there, which is nice. We are still stomping the Xenolord. You targeting me again? Stop. Don't do that. I think it might be a flying issue. I think when I fly, or when the Bastigor were stuck on the roof, that's when the Xenovaders were falling through the ground. So I'm going to try to stay on the floor this time and see if that's what's doing it. Okay, is that him trying to summon more? So look, see, they're not falling through yet. Tons of them are being summoned and they're not falling through because I'm not flying. I think it's that Xenovader move that when you get close enough to them, they jump at you and they do that swipe. So I think it's that move. Why am I on fire? And what is he doing? See, he's targeting a Xenovader like somewhere outside the base. Alright. Xenolord is getting stuck in the wall a little bit. I hope this works out for us. I hope we don't get stuck in the wall. We're all jumping him. Surely he dies right now, right? Yeah, I got absolutely trashed. So just over 2 minutes. And okay, so I think you have to stay on the floor. Okay. I think I'm starting to learn. I think you have to stay on the floor, and then the Bastigor did phenomenal that time when I did the summoning altar over here. Only one got stuck actually, so not the best. So everyone except Vampire 6, which actually that number has a very special place in my heart, so we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go. Vampire 6 always gets a free pass, don't ask why. It's my dog's name. Anyways. We're gonna come over here now. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Wait, I'm an idiot. I did it wrong, right? I don't think I picked up any of the Bastigor. I'm super silly. Let me go back. Slow guy. I don't think I picked up any of them, did I? Yeah, no. Slow dude. I'm sure I could do some PAL box shenanigans next time around to unglitch any Bastigors that get stuck. But I think I definitely figured it out. I think it's a hitbox issue on those Xenovaders. I think if you fly near the top, those Xenovaders will try to swipe at you, and when they do their run, jump, swipe, they do it all the time on the oil rig, and they just glitch right through the staircase. They glitch right through, not storage chests, but those giant blue cargo chests, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm just saying, that move doesn't really have any hitbox. They just phase right through things, which is pretty frustrating. So I think that's something I'm going to have to start getting used to and looking out for. And I think I'm not supposed to fly because of that. Well, let's check this out. Let's see how this goes real quick. No one's actually too beat up anyways, so it's not that bad. No one should be in that bad. I don't even think anyone's like injured or depressed or anything. Idling? Bro, rest. Anyways. Yeah, I think I quite like this. I think this is 20... No, not even close. I was going to say 20 resting. This is probably 20 not resting and 10 that are resting. Doing some form of resting. But I guess since this is such a short recording, it's only been 7 minutes long, I guess I'll just fly around for 5 minutes and see how long this takes to get most of the Bastigor, back to 100 sand. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, you're 100 already. I'm sure some of them just didn't get hurt too bad in the fight anyways. You're 100 already. Oh wow, you're 8. Alright, I don't know how someone got as low as 8. 22 is really low as well. You guys better be in the PAL pods, no? So we got here around 7 minutes, because I just checked the clock now and it said 7 minutes on this recording. So I'm probably going to wait, try to see if I can run my mouth for 5 minutes and see what the sanity looks like in 5 minutes. Because a lot of these guys, you look really cute resting, don't you, buddy? I want to watch, yeah, look how quick that sanity's going up. I want to see, I should pay attention to some of the guys in the PAL pod. Can I check your sanity? I think I'm checking you up here, aren't I? Yeah, but I want to check the Bastigor within the PAL. Oh. Is that him or is he up there? No, that's 13, so I think this is the guy? 22, 36. Okay, so his sand is going up pretty quick being in this PAL pod. Yeah, it's just not as quick as... Huh, that's weird. It's not as quick as the hot spring, it seems. What the heck is going on, though? I thought if you had walls and stuff, you wouldn't get raided. Do I have, like, an opening within my base or something? Or is this area susceptible to raids, whereas other areas are not? Yo, they're damaging my stuff. Yo, what the heck are you doing? You freaking jerk. You absolute jackwagon. What are y'all doing? Why did we think this is funny? What are you doing? Presso, get over here, you freaking dunce. Is that a level 52 Depresso? Yo, why am I getting... Yeah, so I definitely have to leave some pals of handiwork. My goodness. And some machine guns. Oh, well, the base is pretty open right here. That's embarrassing. I don't think I have any wood on me either. Bummer. Well, it's not great. I'll have to do something about that. I don't know what. I'll probably create like a little tower, a little platform or something. Normally when I create an opening in the base, they all just funnel straight through the opening. So maybe if I create the opening right here, and then put some machine guns right here, but or like maybe right out front, because when I've done that in the past, they still get damaged. So I don't want my things to get damaged. Even if I delete this hot spring and those two walls and put a machine gun right here and a pal with handiwork, they still take a little bit of damage, these walls and these hot springs. I've noticed with other buildings in the past. So that's why I'm a little bit reluctant. But for whatever reason, this location is getting a lot of raids. It's getting a lot of raids very often. Just not great, because they're going to set fire to my base. It's going to destroy it. I'm going to be really sad. So I should probably put like a water pal that I don't need. So that they can just water it, but we'll see. 99, 79, 59, 100, 100. 37 still. What are you doing? 39. What are you doing? This is literally a recovery base. How are you in yellow still? Alright, well, let's see. We're at 11 minutes and 15 seconds now. So it's been about 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Almost the 5 minutes that I was looking for. And they're definitely not all as recovered as I wanted them to be. So a lot of them are... Oh, okay, that's after they've recovered. They're getting stuck on top of the top part. Alright, well, at least they've recovered already. I'm not worried about them. Oh, did I just watch him jump up there to chill with his homies? I think I did. I think I watched him literally jump on top of it just to, hey, yo, just to be like, yep, I'm gonna chill up here now. Whose sand is still low, and what are you doing with yourself? Surely it's someone stuck, right? Who is in the 30s? I need water. My voice is distraught. I really don't know whose sanity was in the 30s. That's surprising. Someone's still upset and not willing to do any tasks. Am I crazy, or had it just not updated yet? Huh. Alright, well, it really does only take about 5 minutes. I'm at 12:50 now. Okay, about 6 minutes to have all of these guys above 50 at least, and then they're all above 60 as well, right? Almost all above 70. Take 6 minutes to have them all above 70 almost. There was one right there that was still 69, but I bet it's going to be above 70 any second. Ah, there you go, 64 as well. Alright. So not perfect, but a pretty good recovery, pretty quick recovery from this little base. It'd probably be smarter. I see people on YouTube push their pals way further. People run like 2 or 3 raids in my situation and then come to the recovery base or whatever type of pal pod base they'll have. So maybe that's the smarter way to do it here, but I just wanted to try it out. I'm trying things out for the first time and seeing how it works itself out for me. So I'm actually just going to do an ultra really quick, to be honest. I don't care. I don't care. Let's get like 31 Mazzarina burgers, or Mazzarni, however you want to say it. Let's see. Oh my. I did not mean to double click that. Yeah, it's clicking a little quicker than I would like it to. That's fine. So 31, so I can have one too. I'll keep the Xenolord Ultra Slab on my person. And then I'll probably want to wear Ring of Dragon Resistance, to be honest, instead of a defense pendant. I think in this specific scenario, it'll probably work better. And then I'll probably bring out like a level 65 watering pal as well. Kind of getting tired of getting set on fire. It's being a little bit annoying. And then just need enough materials to build the summoning altar, right? I kind of want to end the recording to upload data just to be super paranoid about it, but I don't think I will. And then I'm just going to drop, never mind. I'm just going to drop some stuff off, but I changed my mind. So let me go to the recovery base and grab all the Bastigors, and then I'll go back to the fighting base and build the summoning altar and start powering up the Bastigor. Alright, so I got here and started checking on them around 7 minutes, I believe. They're all above 95 from what I can see now, and the recording says 16 minutes. So in about 10 minutes, my Bastigor will be fully recovered. So that's pretty solid, honestly. I really appreciate that. Alright, I think now let me go to this space. The fight sting base. So I do have that on right now. I'll build. I liked it over here, so let's see if I can get this to work again. I want this for Frost Stallion, this for Frost Stallion and I, this for me, this for me. These will be for me and all the Bastigor. This goes here. Alright, and then let's start powering up the Bastigor. Because once you put them back in the box, the timer stops on the food, right? The food boost, excuse me. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta be really careful here about not double clicking. And then once I put them in, yeah, I think the timer stops. I'm almost positive once you have them in the PAL box. Whoops. I always think right clicking on the mouse puts them in your party, but it does not. It puts them in your base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to be quick. See, this is right clicking. Right clicking puts them in the PAL box from your party, but not from the PAL box to your party, so that just confuses me sometimes. I'm trying to be as quick as possible so that they have as much boost left as possible, but I'm also trying to be careful and not double click as to waste Mazarnia burgers, because then I would have to go back and pull more out of the guild chest, and that would be a little bit annoying. So far, so good. No mistakes yet. Gotta remain cautious, remain vigilant. Let me check the first ones. Yeah, okay, so they definitely don't lose their boost while they're in the PAL box. Nice. I didn't double click on anyone. So now let me get these guys back in my party. Yeah, nice. My Frost Stallion is out, and then I will eat and then deploy these guys, I think will probably be the most efficient way. Eat, deploy these guys. No, I have OCD, it won't work. It won't work that way. They have to be numbered orders. I know they don't. Just want them to be. Alright, then let me hurry up and activate it while we're all nice and strong. See some powerful POW, yes. Frostallion, come here. And don't fly this time. I don't think I should fly because then it will activate the Xenovators. Alright, get some good damage in off the rip. Come on guys, we gotta mess them up, mess them up, mess them up. I really can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to shoot, to be honest. Taking some decent damage. Is he... I really can't tell, I gotta be 100% honest. Are those his wings? Is he stuck in the wall? Oh, he's stunned. I'm pretty sure this is stun, right? Oh, did they just freeze him while he's stunned? What an unfortunate event for the boy. Got some pretty solid damage off during that, huh? Alright, if we could... Alright, he's using fire moves. That's cool. If we could not get stuck in the wall, that would be great. Is he flying in the air? Is he doing his thing? Where is he? Okay, a Bastigor died. That's not great. Where is he? Is he right here? Can't even see him. Wow, he just killed a couple of us. That's not great. We're fine. Keep fighting. We're fine. Oh, we're stuck in the wall, a lot of us, aren't we? Yeah. I mean, they're still fighting, so I'm just going to leave them to it for now. Yeah, they're getting off the wall and stuff. A Xenovator did make it in, so that's not great. He is stuck in the wall. Still doing pretty decent damage. My boost is still up for a while, so their boost should still be up for a while. Ooh, we're dying. We're dying. We got to put up some more damage, guys. Come on, we got to finish them here. Oh, Xenovators are coming in through the roof somehow. They weren't before, and now they are. I'm hitting some headshots. Ooh, Bastigors are dying. There you go. There you go. Do our jump, boys. Do our jump, boys. Come on. Oh, what? I'm about to die. Why am I about to die? What happened? Why am I on the verge of death? I don't even have eyes on. Where is this dingus? Oh, man. This is a lot of Bastigor dying. I think everyone just died. That was the rest of us right there. The Xenovators are getting through the roof, and some of us are just watching. Why are we just watching, guys? Come on. Fight. Oh, man, he landed right on top of me. That's a little bit terrifying. Frostallion's about to die. Alright, hold on. I think I have an idea. Alright, I'm going to break the order just for the sake of my idea. Fast travel. Oh, I think you have to have a POW to put them in the POW pods. I could be wrong. Let's check. No, I'm almost positive you do. Can it be any POW? I want to put my jet dragon, right? It can be any POW, right? There, I put Frostallion. No, I don't think it can be any POW. Let me bring Frostallion back in. Yeah, Jet Dragon's going dummy. It doesn't matter. He's throwing everyone in POW pods and stuff. Can I do it? Oh, I picked him up and he just fell on the floor immediately. Alright, I think I can revive all these guys in the POW pod and bring them back. Give them 2 to 3 minutes to chillax here. My other Bastigors are probably getting beat the heck up at the other base. But imagine we just see Xenolord die out of the blue. I'd be like, what? We take that too, though. We take that too, though. I should probably switch out Frostallions and then put that one in. Even though that one has slightly better stats. Still good to rest them. Alright, I guess this is a safer way to do Xenolord Ultra, huh? There you go. Everyone's getting sick and over full, but then they're taking their medicine. That's what it's here for. Yeah, everyone's already awake and alive now. Holy crap. If you're done putting everyone in POW pods, you can come back over here. And then... Are you done resting? Nah, you're pretty beat up. I'll wait till about like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I should have just taken all the Bastigors and just let the Xenolord chill in there, honestly. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, we'll wait till about 4:30 to 4:15. Maybe even right in the middle, 4:20. No reason. This is still going to be a lot larger of a victory than the very first time I fought a Xenolord Ultra, but still not a very rewarding victory. Still not like a super large win. Still feels like I'm cheesing it a little bit, but you kind of have to, you know, unless I put like 40 or 50 Bastigor in there. It feels like, you know, pretty crazy fight. Feels like you pretty much have to do this. Alright, 3, 2, 1, start taking them back. Hopefully I don't die right away. Foreshadowing. Oops. You know what? That's actually probably a good idea. I probably am going to put you in there. Alright. Hopefully as soon as I spawn I can just press F and start putting pals in there. F. Come on, F. Pals. Go, pals. Pals, go. Nice. I was able to put everyone in there. And then they trashed him immediately. Nice. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Easy. Damn, dude. Damn, he was killing my Bastigors even though they just got back. They're barely even... They're barely... Oh man, there's dead Bastigor in the walls. Oh my. There's live Bastigor. Wow, honestly, I mean, it still went really good. I cannot lie. The fighting base honestly did exactly what I wanted it to. I can't lie. I really only had to fight like a couple Xenovators, and that's because Bastigor... What am I doing? What am I doing? I have no pals to put in the recovery base. What am I doing? I'm running my mouth. I'm not thinking. So only a couple Xenovators fell through the roof. And that was mostly because Bastigors were getting flung to the sky. And I think that's probably going to happen a little bit no matter what. And that's just par for the course. You kind of have to expect that to happen. Only 4 dead at the end. It's not the worst. Still feel terrible about it, but not the worst. Now I can fast travel to this base. But that is just an element of cheese to make that fight a lot easier. So I like the idea of going back and forth and just spending 2 minutes in this base. Honestly, that made that fight really easy. I could probably just do that at like the 7-minute mark, if anything. I don't know. Xenolord started doing a ton of damage later on in the fight. It feels like Xenolord almost gets stronger as they go on, which would be, you know, not the craziest thing. I think they do actually do more damage the more time that elapses, or the more damage that's done to them, excuse me. I think the more damage that's done to them, the more damage they start doing. They start whipping out all their ultimate moves and stuff, but I don't know, I think that was really good, honestly. I lost a couple Bastigor, but I brought them back and revived them, and we got back in the fight, and then we rinsed and repeated. Honestly, we got back into the fight, and a couple more Bastigor died, and now I'm going to put them back in the Pal Pod, recover them, and we're going to rinse and repeat. They're going to get back in the fight. So I hope constantly fighting doesn't make these guys' trusts go down, because that's a stat I grinded a little bit to achieve. I FK'd for a while to try to get, you know, perfect trust, not perfect, but high trust on some of these guys. Some of them I didn't. I was super lazy, and I just did the oil rig, and I just leveled them up as quickly as I could. But did I already put in 16? No, 15. So where's 16? 21, 22, 22, 26. Oh, 16, 17, 18. Nice. Now where's 19? So I hope their trust doesn't go down because they're constantly dying and getting beat up in fights all the time. I hope if they're being like well fed and getting to relax and recover their sand and whatnot, then I hope that that will be enough for them to not hate me. But even if they do end up hating me, again, that's what the perfect potential stats are for. That's what the perfect passives are for. That's what the level 65 is for. That's what the condense is for. That's what the souls are for. And that's what the Mazarnia burgers will be for in the future. But damn, I didn't even think about that. That was that fight with the 20% boost, which most of them still have, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they all still have it. Everyone still has the boost. How long does that boost last? Boost lasted a lot longer than I would have thought it did. I'm very happy about that. Let's see. Alright, I've got enough food for sure. I'm just trying to see if I have any closing thoughts that I would like to remember, because I'm sure I'll think of them as soon as I stop the recording. I'll be like, dang it, I wish I would have said this in the recording. Shout out to Power World Raids for showcasing that and sharing that with the community. Respect him for that. That's cool. And then, yes, I just got another Xenolord head. I'm really happy about that. I'm going to want quite a few more of those. One for storage, one to share. Obviously, that's why it's going in the guild chest. Shout out to Power World Raids for showing that spot. That's crazy. That was with boosted Bastigor. That was with all the Bastigor boosted by 25% because 20% because the Mazarnia burger. And then I like the Mazarnia burger because it gives them extra fullness. So even though they're getting whooped on and they're fighting, and that decreases their hunger really, really quickly, when they have extra fullness like that, they don't decrease their hunger. And why does that matter? Because when their hunger runs out, their stats drop drastically. So you definitely don't want their hunger to run all the way out in a fight. So that's why I think I'm just going to do Malzarnia burgers for fights from now on. And I guess this is also a good thing to show in the video because this is something I've been doing lately that I wanted to catch some video evidence of. But just mass breeding the Xenolords, which, what does that mean and why am I doing it? I'm breeding as many Xenolords as I can, so that, because there's a small chance that one of them will have a diamond passive on them, or a lot of people call it rainbow passives. It's a lot more like diamond to me than rainbow, so I call them diamond, but for anyone who calls them rainbow passives, diamond passives, I would love to be able to have a Xenolord that has Swift, Eternal Engine, Demon God, and Diamond Body. Oh, my voice is cooked. Because I don't think you can get Legend on these guys. So, if you can't get Legend on these guys, then that's the build I want. But if you can get Legend, then I'd probably go Demon God Legend, Swift, Eternal Engine. Because that's pretty close to the build I already have on my primary flyer, my Jet Dragon. So, I really like this build as well. So, I don't know. Maybe I would just do this build if I could get Legend, or maybe I'll go Demon God, Serenity, Swift, Eternal Engine. But I'll probably, I still need to breed and train and condense and all that nonsense a fighting Jet Dragon, because this is mostly a little bit of a multi-purpose Jet Dragon, but mostly a flying Jet Dragon. This Jet Dragon stays in my party because I don't like not being super fast. That's really frustrating to me. I hate feeling super slow and running out of stamina when I'm going places and things like that. So this is definitely a flying Jet Dragon. The movement speed on Legend is really important, and then Swift, so that's a 45% movement speed increase on an already fully condensed Jet Dragon, so that's really quick. And then the Eternal Engine is 75% stamina, so this guy just flies forever and ever. And then this is really, really good for fighting. So this is good, a little 10% attack increase. And then Legend, also 20 and 20 is great. So this is a little bit of a multi-purpose build, but mostly a flyer build. So I'll have to check out Xenolord. I haven't even flown on him yet, but I'll have to see how... Oh, that's hilarious. I'll have to see how fast Xenolord is, and if I even want to use Xenolord as a flying mount, or if I'll only be using Xenolord as a fighting POW, and the flying attributes won't matter at all. So then maybe I'll want Demon God, Diamond Body, Serenity, and then maybe Vampiric for a fourth, or Legend for a fourth, or maybe Ferocious or Musclehead. What is it? I don't know. But I'll have to see. I don't know if you can get Legend on one or not, but I think, geez, I know I said I was going to end this video a long time ago, but it's still a pretty short video at around 30 minutes, not like an hour yet. So I'm actually going to put this accessory back and go take out all my Bastigor and put them back in my base. So let's see, I'm going to do this. Oh, maybe this did help. I wasn't even paying attention, but I don't know. I think I low-key got womped on as well. So I don't know. I wasn't paying close attention either way. It feels like it should have done something, though. A Ring of Dragon Resistance 2, and you're getting beamed by dragon moves. It should do something. Dude, and halfway through he started doing fire moves. I'm like, yo, are you not Xenolord the Dark Dragon type? Like, what's going on, brother? That was a little bit surprising. Alright, so I want to go put the Bastigor back in my PAL box so that I can just AFK for a little while. Go take a nap in real life. These guys will just recover in, oh dang, maybe I should leave them here just in case the place gets raided. But I wanted to send out some expeditions. Man. I do not feel like building a mounted machine gun and doing all that nonsense right now. How's everyone doing? 100, 100, 70, 70, 60, 100, 100. Mostly good, honestly. It does not take that long to recover pretty well, except you at 46 and oh, you at 37. Some of us are still hurting pretty bad. I wanted to send them on expeditions, so I think I'm actually going to put them in the PAL box. But I don't want to lose this base for free, so I think I'm actually going to do something kind of crazy and put my party pals in this base and open a door somewhere, maybe, question mark. Just so that they come in from this way. I'll try that, and hopefully I come back to nothing being destroyed. Neptilius is a watering pal, Squidward. So if anything gets set on fire, he should put it out. And I mean, this is literally a recovery base, so all my party pals should be nice and happy in here, just absolutely vibing, chilling like villains. But I think that is where I'm going to end the recording. I really like how that worked out with the attack boost, and then with the recovery base, doing a little bit of PAL box work. That's not my favorite, but man, I mean, we came back and it only had a couple 100,000 health. I mean, I'm getting it so close every time. I would love a way to defeat the Xenolord in one try without doing any PAL box work, without going over 30. I feel like 30 Bastigor is already a lot. Maybe I'll do 10 more because I have 40 base pals. I think 10 more would probably turn the tide. 10 more would make 40 Bastigor, so I think 40 Bastigor would probably be enough to beat a Xenolord without doing any PAL box work. So I think maybe that's what I'll do in the future to make it easy. 40 Bastigor in that fighting base would make it super easy, but then again, I mean, we were successful just doing a little bit of PAL box work, because I'm trying to think what's the most efficient, most easy way to do it so that I can farm it as many times as possible in the future. But that is all, guys. That is my second rendition of a Xenolord Ultra Raid. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can learn and take something from this, and I hope you all have a good day. GG's, happy powing, and peace out. I'll catch y'all next time.